Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Liberty High School here in Bethlehem. John Mendola and Mark Atherton here on the Holy Redeemer Royals Athletic Network tonight, giving you live high school basketball as West Catholic and Holy Redeemer meet here in the Lehigh Valley. And Mark, expectations tonight, this West Catholic team is really good. I think we're thinking it's going to be a challenge tonight for the Royals.
Yeah, it certainly is. Certainly, I would say the Royals are the underdog here. They haven't been an underdog in many games this year, but this one they certainly are. Starting
lineup, Zach Perta, Darryl Wright, Lou Lucy. And here comes Jacob Hunter. He's going to head to Misericordia University and play some football. And there is Jeff Kozerski, the big guy inside. Going to play football. I don't think he made his decision yet, but know he wants to maybe get to an Ivy League school.
Yeah, I have not heard where he's going to continue, but he is going to play football from what I understand.
And here is West Catholic. Adam Bud Clark, the guard. Tariq Jennings will wear number 1. Zion Stanford. Well, it's nice when you have a couple of 6'5" guys wearing 1 and 2 for you. And then Amir Walker, he's 6'2", wear number 11. And Kingston Wheatley at 6'6". He's a young guy, will graduate in 2026. So the national anthem was played prior to the triple header here tonight, so we'll pretty much get ready to tip this off. Official in the center, does a lot of college basketball. Don't know him by name, but just know he's a solid referee.
Yeah, I recognize him. A lot of college games, a lot of big-time state games he does. But this is going to be a great game. I think if Redeemer could keep them off the boards. I mean, you're looking at Clark, who is a D1 commit. I think he just decommitted from Coppin State. And then Zion Stanford going to Temple. 2 of their studs to start off.
So we're getting ready to tip this thing off. Mark, this gym is probably one of my favorite, if not my favorite gym. Used to watch regional wrestling here all the time. It is just straight up bleachers, old school, great people down here in the Lehigh Valley. We are underway. So it is West Catholic in white. The Royals in red coming out. And they're going right up top and an alley-oop and 1. It's not a bad start.
Not a bad start. Set play. They weren't sure what Redeemer was playing, man or zone, but once they knew it, they had a little back screen action for the alley-oop.
Zion Stanford threw that one in. He is a senior. It kind of looks a little bit like executive education from last year. That couple big guys, athletic players, and a travel going the other way.
Right there, a good example of we have to box out if you're Redeemer. That's what Paul Guido's yelling. We have to box out. You cannot let these guys at 6'5", and guys coming off the bench controlling the boards.
So you'll see this full court pressure. They've got the guys to do it. Here is Wright throwing a lollipop way over to Perta. Now back out to Jacob Hunter. So it'll be some in-your-face defense. Right for 3. That's going to be long. And they rip that rebound there. Jennings coming down now. Transition basketball. Jumper right there by the elbow, and he get nothing but air.
And this is going to be West Catholic style. Press up the court. It's not a real in-your-face press, kind of let you make the mistakes. But I don't see Redeemer making many mistakes here. Their guard play will be very strong, just as I say that.
We'll get through some of these growing pains, and there is number 2 again, Jennings, showing you his athleticism. So now right down, Lucy finish, yes. The Royals get on the scoreboard.
That's what I look for them, to attack it, not just, that's a travel. Not just to break it, but then try to attack it and score off it.
Remember Dallas last year? Was it West Catholic, or was it a team at a similar name?
I think it was West. Was it West Philly?
West Philly, I think it was. Yeah, that had a lot of views last year. People love that game, and Dallas rose to the occasion here.
Yes, they did.
Lucy, no, short. Kozerski tried to get his arm in there, nothing. 4-2, the Burrs lead it here in white, yellow, and blue. And lost, it'll be off of Wright. late night, 8 o'clock was the official intended start. We're about 8:15 here and just underway the first couple of minutes, but you get a few games, and most of the games ran on time, and that's going the other way. Good job by Lucia tying them up.
It was a nice job, nice no-look pass by Catholic, but nice play by Lucy.
This West Catholic team considered the best in the state, and watching them on film, they look like the best team. They're really good.
They do. I mean, you think about their conference. I mean, they play in a terrific Catholic League conference. Newman Goretti, Roman Catholic, Archbishop Ryan, Archbishop Wood, St. Joe's Prep to mention some. 10-6, you can't be thrown off by that record because it's such a difficult conference.
Hunter's got a lot of heat on him. He could dribble again, and now we'll get a foul out front. 5:49 on the clock. I think if you're 3 minutes into this thing, you're like, okay, it's, two minutes.
It's going to take a little adjusting to their pressure. They already had a little double team. I think what they're going to have to do, the guards or Redeemers, you're going to have to attack through those arms. It's hard to do, but you're going to have to attack it because they're going to be so quick. Maybe force them to foul a little bit.
Perta, 5'10", runner. Unorthodox, that's his style. He's just so stinking athletic. Zach Perta. 4-4, we're knotted up here with the Royals and the Burrs. AAA, PIAA. Second rounder. Right to move on Saturday. Tied up on the floor. It's going to be a foul on the floor.
And that's 2 on Perta.
That's a tough one. Zach Perta, 2 quick fouls in the first, not even 3 minutes.
And it didn't seem too much. I mean, it didn't seem like there was too much contact there.
I'd say that went off of Kozerski's foot. So the head coach, Miguel Bocachica, watch these guys warm up. They shoot well from the outside. They finish at the rim. Complete team.
Yes, they are. Redeemer now in a 2-3 out of bounds. Stays in the 2-3.
Jennings has been the go-to. They kick it outside. And the roll goes in. So MJ Branker, Jr. with a bucket. 6-4. So how much will the Royals take the ball to the rack here against a tall team? Here is Wright. Got rid of it. Jacob Hunter at 3 is doinking out. 4:30 on the clock here in the first.
Perta's got to be careful. But I like the opportunity. Great penetration by Darryl Wright. Kick out where Hunter's hit those all year.
And that back away rolls right in for Tariq Jennings. He's a junior. Over to Jacob Hunter. It is 8-4. The Burrs have doubled up the Royals here in the first quarter at Liberty High School in Bethlehem. John Mendola and Mark Atherton here on the Holy Redeemer Athletic Network tonight. Got to get a foul. A lot of fouls early here. Halfway through the first.
Yeah, they're establishing. They're going to call it, I guess, close. They've been by the one referee, or, he's the one who's called on Perta and now called that one. A little ticky-tack to me on a lateral dribble, but that's the coach in me.
Jasir Taylor into the lineup. He's a young guy, only 5'7", in for the Burrs. It is right to the rack. Darryl Wright. And Perta trying to come up with a quick loaf of bread there. Steal that. That would have been nice. Go for a little peanut butter and jelly right now. I'm hungry. Good eats here, too, at Liberty High School. And how about that little jumper? 10-6 is the score. Here comes the lightning quick Perta with an unorthodox pass to Kozerski. He got stuffed inside, down by number 2, Jennings. And then coming down, it's going the other way. So the Royals try to play bang-bang a little bit. 3:16 on the clock.
That was a good play by Jacob Hunter. Stay straight up, not get a foul on that play.
Zach Perta headed to Kutztown University to play football. Looking forward to see him in track and field this spring. He kind of came on last year and doing all kind of crazy stuff, and he was good at everything, but maybe with a little more practice could really make some damage this year. 2:58 on the clock. We got a timeout on the floor. We're going to take an audio timeout here. Mark Atherton, John Mendola will be back. We're back at it here on the Holy Redeemer Athletic Network. We appreciate you joining us tonight. Liberty High School in Bethlehem. Fantastic gymnasium. And the crowd here taking in the Holy Redeemer Royals and West Catholic Burrs. Man, that was a long five there. Hunter got away with that. Almost a steal. A little body contact over there by Bud Clark. Back over to Jacob Hunter. Little crossover, roll down, off the glass and one.
What I've liked so far, John, is they've gone to the rack, Redeemer. They're not afraid. They're attacking them to the rack. They're spreading them out. And here we have a chance for a three-point play.
So number 11 is going to head out. That is Amir Walker, the senior. They bring in Tariq Jennings. Royals, free throw. 10-9, down one here in the first. All of northeastern Pennsylvania and then people from all over the globe watching as Darrell Wright. And he gets, oh man, I thought that was going to be a double dribble there. Little contact on the first one, I guess, just they had to kind of address it.
I think Redeemer's going to have to really be careful here because they're so aggressive that the guards don't get in foul trouble. Adjust to the referee because they are calling it quite closely.
2:29 on the clock. That thing just thrown up, and Jacob Hunter, the athlete that he is, comes down with it. Perda. You need a lot of extra dribbles, but these guys can play with you as good as it gets. There's Jacob Hunter, rack it up, and the Royals take the lead. Coming down court, and a jump ball right there. So now that's bringing this Royal faithful to life, Mark.
And I think every minute that goes by, the Royals are going to get more confident. Like, hey, we can play with these guys. I know they have a Temple commit. I know they have a Common State commit. But we could play with these guys, and they could.
I don't know if we've seen the best Royals basketball yet this year, which is a good thing, but they played really good basketball with the record they have and played with everybody. As another foul, Jacob Hunter drawing that.
You know what makes West Catholic so dangerous? Not only could they block shots, but now they've been trying to take charges as well. So you really got to be on your toes on your drive.
Mark Atherton and George Sabatini into the lineup. These guys have been the 1-2 off the bench for the Royals. Solid minutes. Atherton, very good defensive player, just high basketball IQ kind of guy. Sabatini, an athletic kid. He can do a little bit of everything for you and sometimes looks pretty dangerous with the basketball. I hear a bunch of times Coach Layton saying, man, in practice, he does some really incredible things.
He does. They're the two juniors that play. The rest are seniors, the starters.
So Hunter hits that free throw, and the Royals lead by 2 here at Liberty High School. The jumper by Bud Clark, no go. But the rebound now, a free 3B. That's going to be long, and then another rebound. Sabatini on the foul. You have got to box out against these guys. They are just so stinking athletic, they'll get anywhere.
Yeah, you can't give 3 opportunities, and they were long rebounds, but Redeemer's got to come up with those if they want a chance to win this game.
A free throw is long, but the rebound again by the Burrs. They missed this one. You get 5 for a quarter here. This is not good for a Holy Redeemer. Credit the Burrs for being so darn scrappy right now. Jennings had his paws on that one. Lucien Sabatini out.
I think Coach Gatto's sending George Sabatini a message. You just came in the game and get in 2 offensive rebounds. You got to box out if you want to stay in there.
Quick shot there, and there's a rebound by Lucy. Buck 15, Wright. Herta's on the bench. He's got 2 early fouls. Over to Hunter. Atherton over here by 3-point land. Going to survey. Nothing there. Got to keep that dribble. And he does just that. Here is Wright, 54 seconds. I kind of like this Melkin right now. Just wait for the best opportunity you could get. Don't force it. Kick it over. Here's Lucy's going to drive in. Nothing there. Gets it back out to Atherton. Corner. Jacob Hunter spot, and he drives in. 3-point lead, Holy Redeemer.
Once again, another basket in the paint for Redeemer.
Backyard basketball right now, Jacob Hunter. That's where he finishes well, at the rim.
And Redeemer now in a 2-3 zone. I like the mix-up. Now watch what they do. They'll screen here, and then they screen the other way.
Atherton tried to take a charge there. Now you got to box out. Ball is loose. 1 second, they're not getting this thing in. And the Royals will end the first quarter leading by 3. Mark Atherton, John Mendola, the Holy Redeemer Athletic Network. We'll be back for the second quarter. All right, quarter number 2, we're ready to go. Mark Atherton, Darrell Wright, Jacob Hunter, Lou Lucy, and Jeff Kuzerski in the lineup for the Royals, leading by 3. Now, Mark, this crowd, this atmosphere, a little different than the Catholic League. Those are pretty intense. You know, do you feel like it could be a letdown here for West Catholic in that regard?
I think it could be, because certainly here.
Atherton to the rack. Kept it alive there, and it hit hard, and somebody got jacked up over here on the side, one of the Burrs. So let's see where we're at. No foul or anything. I hope he's okay. I don't know if he got a shot to the chops there when Mark went up there against that rim.
John, if you ever go to a Catholic League title, like for the city of Philadelphia or a public league, they play the public league in Temple. And then the Catholic League, they play at the Palestra. They are wild. They're crazy. It's fun atmosphere. So this might be a little letdown for them. You never know.
Well, they still got to play the game, right? I mean, this is for the right to move on here in the state playoffs for 3A. Herta's got to be careful. And the jumper, a simpleton there by Stanford. 14-13, Royals. That tight defense we'll see. Wright and Perda have seen it all at the guard position. They could pretty much play with anybody. Sabatini back in the basketball game. They're saying that's offensive. So 2 fouls now on Sabatini.
2 fouls on Sabatini on there and 2 fouls on Perda.
Set shot there for the 3, and it is a Burr lead. Amir Walker, a senior, 6'2". Here is Wright. Kozerski with the pick out front. They go over to the corner, back over to the corner. Sabatini for the tray, long. And coming down, it is Walker. Got rid of it. Into the hands of Stanford is Darrell Wright, the Steeler. Draw that contact. Wright dribbles out of pressure. Got it over to Jacob Hunter. Little fake. Tried to take it in. He got fouled there. And a good take once again as Zion Stanford with the contact.
Once again, though, what a play by Darrell Wright. Saves 2 points.
2 fouls here on Stanford, who's looked really good thus far.
That's a big second foul on him early in the second quarter.
Hunter on the free throw. 16-15. The Royals trail by 1. 7 team fouls for the Brewers. 5 team fouls for the Royals. Jacob Hunter has been good on that free throw line. 16 y'all here in Bethlehem at Memorial Gymnasium. You want to see a gym that does it right? They have just about every athlete there ever was who did something in their life. A picture of them on the wall. I think it's the best gym that honors people. Jacob Hunter with a rebound. Here is Darrell Wright. 5'5". Been playing since his freshman year. Just gets better every year. Hunter. Sabatini, switch it around. Here's Perda. And they call that a travel.
That's a good call. What the zone has done for Redeemer now, they've shot, multiple three-pointers. They made a couple, but they're forcing them to shoot outside. When they were man-to-man, it was all pull-ups. There's not a whole lot getting to the basket.
16 apiece. I'm John Mandola with Mark Atherton, Crestwood coach, and a guy who just loves the game of basketball. Got a son on the team here at Holy Redeemer. And we did some games last year, and lucky enough to give you some games again this year. J.P. Aquilina said, let's get it done. And another foul drawn here. And the coach is losing it a little bit. Boca Chica not happy right now with his players. Before he's talking to the refs, now it's like, hey, we can't do this.
And you know what? He's coaching awful hard. He knows he's in a game. He knows it's going to be a dogfight here. He's working the refs a little bit.
Now, Perda was getting his shoulder worked on. Got some of that KT tape on it. Hits the free throw.
And Mike Speechley has worked on him. I know the last couple games with his shoulder injuries, worked and helped out with Hunter with his ankle. So he's been an important part, Mike Speechley, for this team recently.
5:23 on the clock, 17-16. The Royals have taken the lead. Man, those free throws are paying off for the Royals right now.
And you know what I like? They had a 5-0 run, West Catholic, and all of a sudden the Royals come back and answer that.
18-16. Holy Redeemer. Paul Guido. Tommy Layton, the coaches. Pro check. Down low. Kozerski had little contact, and they got the call. First foul on Jeffrey.
And what zone does is a lot of times you don't see behind you, and that's what you do with zone. You come from behind the defense, and that was a perfect example coming from behind Kozerski without him seeing him.
They send it over inside, and that is a finish by Walker. Thought they were going to the corner.
Once again, the guy just kind of set up right in front of Hunter. Hunter's got to get around that. He's got to see that.
With all these fouls, we still got a lot of time here in the second quarter. I'd like to see the contact. How about Darrell Wright? He got that up. There's just so many bodies going after him, but moving your body into your guy Draw another foul to get to that free throw line. You guys are shooting so well, Royals. Elbow shot, nothing but swoosh right there. 20-18, the Burrs have retaken.
Now a 4-0 run by the Burrs. See if the Redeemer Royals can answer.
Berta gets it over to the corner. Hunter has been the runner there. Foul by Kozerski here, coming in hard, trying to go after that basketball, as the Royals will get a second foul here on Jeffrey Kozerski. So we got 2, 2, and 2 with 7 team fouls here on the Royals. .417 here in the second. Live high school basketball here on the Holy Redeemer Athletic Network tonight.
It'll be interesting to see if the coach keeps Stanford guy on the foul line. He has 2 fouls. He's a Temple commit if he keeps him on the floor the whole time, or tries to save him a little bit with 2 fouls.
Nobody went in for that rebound, so Sabatini came up with that with those neon sneakers. Jacob Hunter, do a little bit of everything in any sport. He's that kind of kid. So is Perta. Back outside to Hunter. Looking and trying to be patient.
So far, Hunter's been able to get what he wanted and what he wants to the hole. Let's see if he stays patient and gets it.
I'd like to see Perta try to take it to the hole, but he's got 2 fouls. Hate to see him get a charge or anything, but he still has to stay aggressive, I think. They're going to call that a block. It was almost a good sell there. Sabatini ducked his shoulder.
Yeah, it'll be a 1-on-1 situation for him.
That one's long. 3:38 here in the first half. The Burrs in white. Set shot. Tyler. No. They got that rebound. Still trying to keep it alive. Branker's in there. He's 6'5". He wears number 4. He's got the light color hair on the ends with those salmon colored sneakers. Look at all kind of crazy colors. I love it. Darrell Wright, the stealer. Going up and in. Darrell Wright, that's what he does best.
He's
awfully gritty.
Unbelievable with that.
20-20. He is 5'5", but lightning quick. Him and Perta have made a living taking balls from guards. There's the jumper. It's going to be short, but again, another rebound here for the Burrs. That's going to be short. Jacob Hunter comes down with that one. Jacob Hunter gives it up to Wright. Now it is Perta. Perta may take it to the rack. He kicks it back out.
Yeah, if I was Perta at this point, I'd be very careful that I don't pick up a charge or something. I'd go into halftime with 2 fouls. I think that's important for Redeemer.
Jacob Hunter can shake and bake anybody. There's Darrell Wright doing the same. Inside, quick move. Kozerski thinks about it, and it rims out. Jacob Hunter might have had a three-footer, gave up the unselfish play. Kozerski or Sabatini got his pawn. They say it's going the Burrs, not the Burrs way, the other way. The Burrs can't believe it.
I think it's a good call. I think what happened, he was so nonchalant to go get it. I think he was trying to play it like it was off on Redeemer, but I think he lost it.
Huge break for the Royals. 20 apiece. 2 minutes to go. Paul Guido yelling out, Campbell soup, Campbell soup. Back over to Hunter. Now it's Perta. Patience, patience, patience here. Perta jumper. Got it to go.
How would you like to have to run into Kozerski screens? He screened, he re-screened. That's a big boy screening out there.
22-20, Holy Redeemer doing exactly what they wanted to today. Play good basketball here against one of the best, West Catholic. But the Royals showing what they could do. Play with anybody in the state. $1:23 on the clock. Second shot, you can't give them anything. Get that rebound, then go get it. Here comes Darrell Wright. Oh, Darrell Wright, turnover. They're coming down. Now they got to hustle back. And an easy one there. That was a miscue there.
Yeah, that doesn't happen often with Darrell Wright. If he looked right, he actually had Sabatini running the court hard as well.
22-22. Steal here. Is it going to be on Perda, or are they going to call the reach on White? And luckily, Perda draws the contact. These guys are talking with each other, frustrated a little bit.
They're unfolding a little bit.
52.9.
They don't like that it's 22-22 by any means.
No, sir. We're going to get Atherton and Lucy into the ball game here shortly. 10 fouls, 7 fouls, 17 total fouls. Perda throws in the free throw, 23-22. How about Perda's throwdown at the arena? Was that something?
That was very impressive.
5'10", a legit dunk by Perda.
And those rims are legit. I mean, they're tight. So, I mean, that was a legit dunk on a legit 10-footer.
I like this. Perda coming out. Atherton in. 24-22. Just got a rebound right now for the Royals.
You know what, John? The one adjustment I like to see Redeemer make is their guards have to come in this zone and come in and help rebound. They can't pull out a little bit for the outlet pass because these guys are too good of rebounders.
Outside shot, the three, rims out and alive. And good job here by the Royals. Fortunate. One shot here. Wright going to take all but 8.5 seconds to get past that half-court line. Jacob Hunter in his hands. Will he take it to the rack? He gets pushed a little bit. They don't call it. And it's back out. A reset with 15 seconds. Atherton rotated to the other side. Wright still has the basketball. And 5 seconds. That was really close. That's a tough turnover there.
That's a very tough turnover.
8.9 seconds. What don't you want to give up? Anything? Here's Atherton. He'll play tight defense here. Coming down. They switch it over to the other side. Stanford's shot is off. Get that rebound, Kozerski. Time runs out. The Royals of Redeemer lead by 2, 24-22 at the half. For Mark Atherton, I'm John Mendola. We're on the Holy Redeemer Athletic Network. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. We'll be back for quarter number 3. We are back. Second half here at Liberty High School Memorial Gymnasium. John Mendola and Mark Atherton. The Holy Redeemer Athletic Network. The Burrs come out with the basketball. They go inside right to their guy, Stanford.
It's a nice patient move in there, nice pivot. Patient, they went by him, scored.
24 apiece. How about adjustments, Mark, that you can think of?
Well, if I'm certainly West Catholic, they have to do what they just did, got the ball inside. They've been settling. I didn't think there was a lot of movement against the zone. I don't know if they see a lot of zone in their league or non-conference schedule, but they just didn't have much movement. They just got the ball in the heart of it right there in the middle, so maybe that was one for them. Redeemer, I think the guards have to just help rebound against in the zone and keep doing what you're doing. I mean, they're doing controlling tempo, patient, doing good stuff like that, and getting the ball to the basket, not just settling for jumpers.
A lot of switching here. So you just see different guys here. They're just switching up. You might get a matchup you like here with this switching.
Absolutely.
I would have liked to see right there take Walker to the hole. Here is Darrell Wright with the jumper. No. Kozerski, there's 4 white shirts, and Kozerski and one.
That's big. If Jeff Kozerski could bring that element to it, that's huge for Redeemer.
1 red jersey, 4 white jerseys. They couldn't get it off Jeff Kozerski, and an N1, maybe the best play of the year for him. When I say that, he's had a bunch of good plays. He's such a presence in there. But to make that bucket, comes up short on the free throw, 26-24. Well, that's a great putback.
And that's what you'd like to see more from Jeff, to play that role, pounding the boards, set ball screens.
Third quarter just started. Alley-oop is off of Lucy. Just 1 foul thus far in the first almost 2 minutes. They'll bring Jessier Tyler back in.
See, that's again, with the zone, they have to see behind him. If it was a good pass, he was putting that dunk down over his head, and Lucy got his hand on it. But they have to see where that pass or where those cuts are coming from.
Lucy lets him go, gets him out to Perta with 2 fouls. Stanford lurking in the center. They get it into him, nobody there to guard him. The shot is missed. Who's going to get the rebound? Jacob Hunter. Perta's going all the way down. No looker, but eked out by Bud Clark. Bud Clark gives it up. Walker now back over to Breaker. And now they get it back out to Amir Walker. Wide open for a tray. Bounces out. Stanford's there. Stanford strong. Stanford with that long reach. And a foul on the floor.
See, he just shot that. He's 6'5". I'm face guarding him. We can't turn. If you're a Redeemer, they can't turn and look for the ball. They have to make sure they box him out. That's the shooter getting his own rebound.
Stanford jumper. That's what Division I guys can do. 26 apiece. Third quarter, Perta with a basketball. Being guarded by 6'5", Zion Stanford. Here is Darrell Wright. Jacob Hunter. Over to Lucy, back over to Hunter. They'll twist this ball all over the place. Here comes Kozerski, pick and roll. Got a great matchup inside on a 5'7" dude. To Lucy, keeps it in. Luckily, almost a travel, turned it over. 26 apiece. It's a chance for the Burrs to go up. Walker, deceivingly quick. 28-26. Perta forces one. Wright knocked it away briefly. Need help down back. And another quick hitter. Timeout. Perta
I think that's Darryl Wright. Went down when he tried to go for that steal, got hit in the face.
All right, so that is Darryl Wright, as Mark saw that. He stays on the court as he came up. Royals are down 4.
Now this is a big time for the Royals. They have to get an answer here. They had a turnover, a bad shot selection. Now they have to get something strong. And don't go away from what got you here, that getting the ball to the basket.
Right. Herta. Here is Jacob Hunter. Jacob Hunter high off the glass.
There's the big answer, and to the basket.
He is crafty, Jacob Hunter.
That's a great description of him, crafty.
Rebound, Jacob Hunter. He has a bunch of rebounds today for the Royals. Control that basketball. Here's Herta between his legs, through the valley and back toward it almost. And here comes the Burrs. And their silly willy block right there. Man, that makes your stomach turn.
That's a great move. Hunter set up for the charge and went right around him.
One guy off the bench. Can you have 2 guys off the bench, Coach?
No, you cannot.
They just had 2. Didn't say anything. Free throw goes. Now 5, the biggest lead. They had it at 4 for a bunch. Royals had a lead. Here comes Wright. It appears as if the Burrs are just a hair more aggressive here in this third quarter.
Yeah, they definitely stepped up their aggressiveness.
A lot of switching defensively. Kozerski trying to back down over here.
See, I like Kozerski coming out the ball screen.
Herta for 3. That bounced way out. And now a 1-on-1. Jacob Hunter against 6'5". And the athletic Branker wins that.
You got to think of a timeout.
35-28. They're up a touchdown here.
Well, Coach Guido says he has a lot of seniors, 5 seniors on the court. We're going to go with it.
And a block right there. Guido has his clipboard here. Is he going to call the timeout? He is, Coach. 2:31 in the third. Timeout, Royals. We'll be back. Well, here we go. We're back. 2:31 after the Redeemer timeout. You're inbounding the ball here from the side. What would be the goal here, Coach, for you? Would you get it to 3 or 4 or 5? You just try to look better the next 2 minutes and 31 seconds?
I think that's a good goal, is to get it to about 4 points. Right now you're on a 9. West Catholic's up 9 this quarter.
Herta for 3.
It's a big answer, right?
Yeah. Zach Berta it always seems the game gets tight. He finds a way. He hits a layup. He makes a steal. He makes a jumper. He's that kind of kid. He's a gamer.
He is. There's no doubt. And as the game goes on, he becomes big-time gamer as it goes on. Just as you're wondering, when's Berta going to, do something? There he goes.
They're down 4, the Royals. They leave a wide-open 3, but they get to it quickly. Staying out of foul trouble. Here is the young guy with the 3, and look at that extra. Is it over the back? It is on the Burrs.
It's a good call.
And that's a 3rd foul on Zion Stanford.
And I'll tell you, these referees these guys got to watch. They complain of a lot of these calls. They don't get a technical foul. As these refs go higher up, they're being evaluated more and more. Two coaches standing up, 3 coaches now.
Yeah, I was just talking to the assigner before. I just had a conversation, knew him from years ago. Wright lost that basketball. It's on the floor. It is picked up here. And coming down is Tyler. Jacob Hunter, get that stuff out of here. Stuffins from Plains.
That's a big play there. Take away their transition now. Could they stop them here in the quarter court?
Get number 2. That's all I got to tell you. Zion Stanford at 6'5", a senior. He wants the basketball. He just got called on his 3rd foul. He wants to respond. He's slipping to the other side. Stanford cutting down the lane. It's a loose ball. Jacob Hunter hustles that. Gets over to Stanford, though. Sabatini's guarding him. They come back into number 4. That shot doesn't go, and it's going the other way as Tyler gets called on the foul. Push. West Catholic contending every foul call. 1 minute to play. It's down 4. Jacob Hunter, rack it up! Ridiculous shot by Jacob Hunter. Down 2. And the Burrs are in disbelief that the Royals won't go away.
It's a big timeout by Coach Guido. 5-0 run by the Redeemers since the timeout.
Down low. Thought maybe a travel and an N1 instead. Give it to your best guy. He finishes.
The one thing Redeemer has to do, though, this 4th quarter is they have to know where he is at all times in the court. They have to communicate in the back because he's coming up from the back to the middle. He's coming on the baseline. There's one guy right now that's really hurting them, and obviously he's a great player, as he's a Temple commit, but you have to know where he is at all times.
35.3 on the clock. 4-point lead. Box out on your free throw. And now what do we got going on over here? Timeout or a foul? What do they got?
I think it's a warning. I think he gave a warning. I think you gave him a warning instead of a technical. Gave the coaches a warning for West Catholic.
Getting a stare down right now from Boca Chica. 38-33, up to 5. And a reach. Just add those fouls up. We're up to number 5 now. Darrell Wright with the basketball. Holy Redeemer Athletic Network. John Mendola, Mark Atherton with you tonight. Give you live high school hoops. Darrell Wright, nothing but net. 38-35, 15 seconds to go in quarter number 3. Some shake, some switch over, some think, and better get on this dude. Oh, baby, lost the basketball. They didn't call. Oh, man, the Redeemer team thought it was a carry.
Yeah, they thought it was a carry, and
stopped playing.
Stopped playing.
Oh, man. 41-35, what a hit. That is a dagger right now. We're back on. And Darryl Wright got it, lost it, charge, going the other way. Jacob Hunter. So a quick steal by West Catholic.
I was very, very lucky that Redeemer, and a great play by Jacob Hunter, because that could have been disastrous.
Berta. Now back over to Hunter. Wright got rid of it. Berta for three. Off the rim. Sabatini tried to do something. No travel there. And Jacob Hunter is just playing his lights out right now. He's everywhere. Yes, Sagua Fair is everywhere.
And he's also down below on the 2-3, contending with the big guys, rebounding well.
6-point deficit for the Royals. The Burrs hit a three at the stinking buzzer. That was crazy. Steal by Wright, but it's a foul.
He's telling them now, you can't. You can only have one coach standing.
They keep alternating.
Yeah.
16 fouls to 14 fouls. The Burrs leading in that category. They double teamed. Didn't he just pull up the ball and he dribbled again? That was a long pause. Sabatini with a rebound.
That's what George does. He's very active on the boards. Good rebound by him.
Darryl Wright gets by one. Keeps his dribble. Sabatini, left side. Here's Perta taking it to the rack. And he had some guy just hanging out down there in Stanford. And then a timeout here by the Royals. 6:59 on the clock. We're a minute in, fourth quarter. No change in score. We'll be back. So lots of good news here in District 2. Abington Heights boys win. Holy Cross boys win. Dunmore girls win. Lake Lehman girls win. It's been a good night.
Excellent night for District 2.
Jacob Hunter with the basketball. Royals are down 6. They're an underdog tonight against West Catholic, but have played as good as they could. Couple tough breaks, little touches, and just one too many passes there.
I like to see Jacob Hunter get the switch and force maybe Stanford to guard with 3 fouls. He might be go easy, get to the basket.
Wright, Herta, Hunter, Sabatini, and Lucy in an alley-oop. That was ridiculous. Zion Stanford showing his abilities. 43-35. Can the Royals find a way to fight back here? They're up against it right now.
Well, they haven't been in this situation very often. I'd say Williamsport, they were in that situation. Springford, let's see what they have. Certainly enough time.
Jacob Hunter's going to go rack. Hard to finish all those. Did a good job at taking it. Pickpocket over there. Nice job. Here comes Wright to Perta. Jacob Hunter for 3. Jacob Hunter drains the tray. 43-38. Timeout on the floor. 5:24 to go. We'll be back. Back at it here at Memorial Gymnasium, Bethlehem, Liberty High School. John Madola, Mark Atherton, the Holy Redeemer Athletic Network. The Royals trail 43-38. We appreciate you joining us tonight.
Here comes their little play, the ball screen at the top. Oh, Redeemer coming out with a little trap.
Redeemer's going to try some stuff. They give up baseline there, and taking that right to the rack was Walker. He gets fouled. Shoot two. Short, Jacob Hunter again, another rebound. Jacob Hunter trying to will his way. Unbelievable, 44-41.
And the student section at Redeemer erupts. It's a big shot. Dribbling, timing his dribble up. Nails the three.
Jacob Hunter showing the type of athlete he is. What a competitor. The game on the line, and he is stepping up huge here to keep Redeemer within reach. Steal. Sabatini gets it to right. Here comes Perda. Back over right for three. Short. And over the back there. Didn't touch his body with Stanford. Nice job by him.
Yeah, and I think it was a good no call. Really didn't have much contact. I would have liked to see Perda go to the basket on that.
Yeah, I would have liked to see him take it to the rack.
He's got a one-on-one situation. His ups, I'm going to the basket.
Yeah. We'll see Zach step up here. There's a foul on the floor. It'll be the sixth team foul.
I think he's looking for the tie, but there, it's okay. Get that one. You might get the traditional and one.
Yeah. Kozerski in, Lucy out. 4:02 on the clock. Quarter number 4. Parents here, nerves of steel.
Both teams are in the 1-and-1 with the next foul.
Their 5'7" guy's going to inbound and does it easily. Out front here, they got him screened. He could shoot it from the parking lot right now if he wants.
And if you're West Catholic, you're looking for Stanford, right? Number 2, right?
Wide open, top of the key. You can't do that. He's going to take Kozerski off the dribble. He kicks it out, and Walker's wide open. 47-41. Jacob Hunter. Back out to Sabatini. Foul out front there. Going to be the 7th team foul.
Sabatini's getting very comfortable now. You can see he's getting confident to go to the basket. See, when he gets that in the high post, the Redeemer guards are going to have to come down. Kozerski's going to have to come up and pressure him, and they're going to have to come and not allow him to dribble like that because he'll just have his way. He drew the help from the bottom, and easy kick out for a three.
Bud Clark at 5'10", grabbed that rebound. 6-point deficit, 3 minutes and 10 seconds. Royals have played their hearts out tonight here against the Burrs. And a block. Sabatini's got 4.
He's got 4. He's going to have to learn next year because he's going to be in there a lot more minutes. He's got to go straight up on that. Body straight up, but he puts his hands in there. And you don't have to do that against a guy you got 5 inches on.
Free throw goes. Make it 7. Royals giving everything they got, but they got to dig a little deeper and do a little Houdini trick here down the stretch to pull it out against the West Catholic Burrs, leading by 8. Right, over to Hunter. Down to Kozerski. Kozerski with the jumper off the front of the rim. 2:45. There was a little movement there with the foot. Stanford now back with the basketball. Herta trying to chase. These guys can play keep away as good as anybody. And Redeemer is fast. West Catholic, they're just looking for that open guy. There he is. And a foul out front. .206 here. Holy Redeemer and West Catholic, Liberty High School Memorial Gymnasium. Sabatini with a rebound. Here comes Jacob Hunter down court. Can he take it to the rack? He's got somebody right on him. Double team there for a second.
2 guys for a second.
Herta with the jumper off the glass, rimmed out. Sabatini's got to go right back up. Had the daddy long armor there on the rebound. Time's ticking away. Hunter way off. Had to just throw one up, I guess. 1:36.
It's going to come down to them, West Catholic making some free throws.
No looker, and he finds the finish. Bud Clark, timeout, 51-41. 1:20 to go. We'll be back. Back at it here at Liberty High School. Redeemer trails by 10 here in the final moments. Sabatini, they got to get a shot up. I don't care where it's at, just get a shot. Sabatini gets it and 1. So there's a start to a miracle here for Holy Redeemer. They're down 8. Try to get it to 7.
It was a good take. Somebody else, stepped up besides Hunter to go into the basket and Herta and Darrell, so it was nice.
I kind of like Jacob Hunter here at midcourt if I'm the Royals. Just if the ball does bounce out, you need his athleticism in a hurry.
And they're going to have to set up in their press quickly. But you got to make this to get set up.
Makes it. There comes the pressure. Pressure's got to be a little bit more here.
Yeah.
Walker dribbles right through it. Oh, man, that was a perfect opportunity there. You knew what he was going to do. Wide open Walker, nobody home. You got to have eyes in back of your head there. 55-44. Perta hits it. Timeout on the floor. We'll be back. Here we go. 37.8 seconds. Redeemer down 6. That Perta going to be his 5th? One thing about Zach Perta, he left it all out on the court. Heck of a young man here at Holy Redeemer.
And a great year. Zach Perta had a great year last year and even a better year this year.
He's the real deal.
No doubt about it.
Got better every year.
Great athlete.
And a nice young man.
Really is. Great young man.
You never know. The Royals get the rebound here. No. Timeout. West, 34.8. That one is one of those stingers. We go back to that shot at the buzzer. They're down 6. That could be 3 again. You know, we could go back and replay 38 plays, but it plays on your mind. And it's one of those things when you win a game, you lose a play, you go back to those memories.
Sure, no doubt about it. As a matter of fact, I think they only had one player in there in the box there. You gotta box them out. And you gotta track those down.
Got to find a way, dig a little bit deeper. Well, the Royals have everything to be proud of this season, no matter how these final 34.8 seconds play out. It has been another year to remember for the Holy Redeemer Royals.
There's no doubt about it. They've won multiple. They won, let's see, the Wolfpack tournament. They won the CYC McGreen tournament, Christmas tournament. They won the league. They won the Waumea Valley Conference overall championship with the 4 teams. And then they end up winning districts. So just about every single thing but a state title.
.8 seconds. Could we get a 5 call? No. Atherton on the foul. That almost looked like a walk. Where, the player pulled away a little bit here. Well, you're not going to get that call there. Bud Clark just kind of started moving his body before his legs.
Now they're in the double bonus. They got a foul.
54-47.
Got to get 4 guys in there. There he goes, Jacob Hunter.
Here comes Jacob Hunter, 55-47.
Got to go fast.
Throw something up. Hunter from the parking lot. Rimmed out. Atherton fights for a rebound, gets the foul down there. A good hustle there by Markey. 18.9 seconds on the clock.
Tell you what, he almost put that one in. That went halfway down for Hunter.
Yeah. Royals have earned some respect here tonight against West Catholic. Jacob Hunter will come out.
Coach Guido giving his seniors their curtain call.
Kozerski. Big hugs. Guys have just tremendous, tremendous memories here. What effort, what heart these guys have played with over this last several years. Sabatini out. (56-47), the final 17 seconds here. Atherton gets it out. And that scoop there is hit out. So Stephen Ha tried to do something with it. 5 seconds on the clock. Steal. And the Burrs of West Catholic will win this 3A game. 56-47. Well, Mark, it's been a pleasure.
Yeah, it was a great effort by Redeemer. Just a little bit, in the end, they had a little bit too much for them, West Catholic. But great season for them. They have a lot to be proud of.
Congratulations to West Catholic tonight in the 3A state playoffs. Winners over Holy Redeemer 56-47. For Mark Atherton and our crew tonight, I'm Chow Mandola on the Holy Redeemer Athletic Network. Thank you so much for joining us.